welcome back to Vlogmas day 17, I believe, 16, 17, who knows. I hope you guys are having a great day. I just got home from Walmart actually this time. I've not gone in a long time, and I have to admit, it just wasn't the best trip. It just wasn't like, I didn't get inspired. I really didn't. I feel like I got a bunch of random things and not really things with like a true purpose other than a few things. I don't know what that even means, but you know how sometimes you just have those grocery trips where you're just like, I got everything I need. I did really good. It was healthy, cheap, whatever. I just don't feel like it happened today. I don't know, but I still thought I would share it with you and some of my ideas that I do have for some of these items. I'll still try and put the prices with everything for you guys. I hope you guys still enjoy this haul nonetheless. So let me just get into it for you guys. Let's just get into this haul, and I'm actually in a better mood now because I'm home and my first plan is to actually make a really good veggie soup, and so I did buy things to do that. So that we'll have it throughout the week. It's supposed to rain, I think, late tonight and tomorrow, and that always sounds really good. And I still have not like officially made soup this year yet. Like, we've purchased some, but I haven't made any. Anyway, I went ahead and got a big bunch of kale. Now, it's so funny because even though we eat vegan, like, you would think that this would be like a staple. You rarely see us buy kale. Like, that's a rare thing. We're not that hardcore. That's the truth. But I did get a big bunch of kale for the sake of the soup. I can handle it like mixed into things. It's just eating it like raw and in a salad. I just can't do it. I'm not into it. So anyway, got a big thing of kale, and the soup I'm going to make is mostly like just going to be a veggie soup, and then I also bought a few things here that I'll show you that I'm going to like put in it too, just to like beef it up a bit. And I did get a thing of celery. Celery is not my favorite thing, but in soups I do think it does bring a lot of flavor to it, so I don't mind it in that. Plus Nate does enjoy it, so I thought I could cut up the rest of this too for him for snacks. Got a big old bag here of carrots, and again for the soup in mind and to have for snacks too. Did get a little bundle of bananas as well. Okay, here's where I didn't really know which route I wanted to go, so I did all three, and I might even mix some in, we'll see, but if not, I'll have, you know, these as backup to make like another batch another time, so it's not really a big deal. It's not like it's gonna go bad, but I saw that they had this lentil trio, and lentils are a great source of protein, of course, good carbs too, and so I just thought that I would put definitely some lentils into it, plus it's just gonna make the soup a lot more filling. So yeah, you get the red split, green, and black lentils in here. And if you are curious of the macros on it, 130 calories for 3 tablespoons dry, and they will puff up definitely. They're pretty filling. They're like beans, and very low fat, 22 grams of carbs, but 7 from fiber, and 9 grams of protein. So it's pretty like a good way to get your protein into different things, and it is gluten-free as well. I also saw that they had this organic Italian pearled farro. Farro is kind of like barley or rice, even like a brown rice. I mean, you can kind of see it even looks very similar. And again, good source of protein and iron, good fiber. Kind of show you the macros on that as well. But yeah, very similar. And I thought I could maybe throw some of that in there too, or again for another time. And most of these too, like pretty much cook up in boiling water or soup, obviously, and very quickly, like within 30 minutes. So, I mean, when you have a soup going that's been cooking for a while, this is just such an easy addition to do, you know? Then I saw that they had this protein blend here too of brown jasmine rice, lentils, and red quinoa. Again, I just couldn't decide. So I just went ahead and got all three. But again, we'll have this now for the weeks to come to make different things. So I'm excited to play with those. Okay, guys, this is going to be like, Kim, what are you doing? You don't drink energy drinks. You hate them. Well, this was all true, guys. This was all true. Our gym actually sells these, and I was like, you know what? I was having one of those days a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Here we go. And I actually really like these, and I'm surprised because I just have never found any energy drinks that I do like. Let me know if you've tried these Bang drinks. They're kind of popular now. I feel like you can find them at like a lot of different places. Anyway, I found the first one I did try was like the cotton candy one, and I loved it. They are sweet, but they're not like, I don't know, to me, they're not overly sweet, I guess. They're carbonated, but not like overly carbonated. I don't know. I just really actually enjoyed them. Now, this is not something that I do have on a daily basis whatsoever. I do drink a lot of caffeine just with coffee alone. That's, in a theory, my pre-workout. I wake up to it. I love it. Coffee. Gotta have my coffee. But some days you need a little extra jolt. And sometimes Nate and I will even just share one. It's just one of those days, you know? But this time, though, I ended up getting the Bankster Berry and Black Cherry Vanilla. These are flavors I have not tried still. And then I got 2 of these Pina Colada ones, which we did recently try, and we love them. Very, very good. So I guess I'm officially an energy drink person just for this brand so far. Anyway, I also went ahead and got 3 things of tomato sauce, just these little cans here for the soup, just to kind of almost have like that minestrone type base is my idea. And then also a tomato paste as well for that, just to give it a little bit more, you know, heartiness. Guys, I've never tried these, but I'm going to give it a shot. You may have noticed that I have not been buying like the bottle of electrolyte bottled water anymore. Now, that was a thing for like 6 months. Seriously, 6 months I did. But I really did know in the back of my head I wanted to get away from it because I don't like buying like plastic bottle of water all the time. But because I've been liking all the benefits that I get from those waters, like with electrolytes and all that in it, I, you know, was kind of leery of getting off of it. So I saw that they had this Amazing Grass, which is a great brand, Green Superfood Hydrate little tablets. You get 10 tablets in here, and they're strawberry lemonade flavor, and you can add it to your water and like just your regular water, and you'll kind of get the same benefits from it. Let me know if you've tried this. I never have. We will see. Little pricey still too for how many you get, but let's give it a shot. Let's see. I got these for my kiddo. I saw that they had them. They're peeled apple slices and grapes, which he does like both, which is awesome. A lot of the times these kinds of snack packs and stuff, they will add like cheese and or other kinds of crackers or pretzels and stuff to it. And sometimes they don't even like everything in it. And he actually really likes grapes and apples. Those are probably his favorite fruit, and bananas. So I thought that'd be good to throw into his lunch. Okay, stocked up because I was at Walmart. The garlic pepper crispy onions. If you're not new, you know that this is a staple. We love these on pretty much anything. They're awesome. And I've been really disappointed with the Trader Joe's ones. So got the garlic pepper ones from Walmart. Very, very good and cheap. Got 2 things of our cold brew coffee. I've kind of gotten away from this just because I've been drinking so much hot coffee now that it's cold, but Nate still loves it. So I picked up 2 of those for him. And then they actually had them in stock, the Just Ranch, so I went ahead and got 2 of these. Again, something I don't really have anymore myself, but he really enjoys. So got 2 of those. Got some of these Cliff Kid ZBars for my kiddo for lunch too. He likes the chocolate brownie. Those are his favorite. One thing here of the Gardein crispy tenders for Nate. These were not like on sale. They're not a terrible price at Walmart, but we try now for this kind of thing just to like get it when it's like a really good deal. So I just got 1 though to get him by for a little bit. He just really enjoys those, so I get them for him. And I got some just regular flour tortillas for my kiddo throughout the week. And I did go ahead and get some of these So Delicious yogurts and 1 silk one. This is the vanilla and this is the blueberry. Nate really enjoys these too. I never was into yogurt, so it wasn't something that like I missed at all. And then this is the strawberry one. He says they're all very good, so just got those just to change it up. I did see that they had the Nasoya super firm tofu there, and this what's cool about this one is it's actually pre-pressed, ready to cook, so it shouldn't have a lot of liquid to it at all, which would be really good for what I've been doing recently of like adding like barbecue sauce or teriyaki sauce or whatever you want to add, cubed up and put it in the fridge in that sauce, and that way it just kind of sits in it for days, and you cook, you know, you grab what you need and cook it as needed. I've been loving doing that lately. It's been so good. So I got 2 of those. Got a big thing of green grapes. Nate loves green grapes and they look really good this time, so I picked those up. A big thing of oranges. I've been eating a lot of oranges lately just to stay up on my vitamin C. So got some of those. And then I got these for my kiddo too, just the dried cranberries, just craisins. He loves those. And I got a blend here of spinach and spring mix. We do still have spinach in the fridge, but just to have this for salads. And then I have some, needed some more sponges for like dishes and stuff. So I just got this 3-pack here. And then over here, I just got some of their Great Value is like the Walmart brand, just some of their paper plates just to have for quick, easy snacks. It is what it is. And same thing with these little bowls as well for my kiddo when he likes to take like, you know, the bag of chips and like, no, put it in a bowl. Anyway, you know, kids will eat the whole thing. They didn't even know. I needed to get the dog a little indoor bed again. He is like the one that we got before. We love it, but it's a really bad design because it doesn't like have a removable cover and it's just so dirty. And I'm like, ew, no. So he's been just sleeping on a blanket and we can't have that. So got him this. This is only $5.47. So I'm like, done and done. So got that for the dog. And then I needed to get some more body wash for me. So I got this Dr. Teal's body wash with Epsom salts with coconut oil. I love this brand. I love their Epsom salts, just like different bagged Epsom salts they carry where it's like different scents even. It's awesome. Got another loofah. You got to do that every once in a while. It's just, you know, they get kind of grimy. Got some more hair ties. I actually really like the thin ones, even though I have a ton of hair. I just don't like how tight the thicker ones are. I'm kind of like picky about this. And so got some more of these for the gym. And then I needed some more Swiffer dusters. We are completely out of those, so I picked those up as well. Anyway, that is everything. I will put the total here and I'm going to start making the soup and I will show you as I do that. So I'm going to get started on this soup and I just did some onions, carrots, and celery chopped up. And I'm going to start with that just to kind of get them a little bit more tender and bring the flavors out a little bit more. And then I also have here some broccoli and some zucchini. I think I'm going to do a few more zucchini or at least one more in here too, just because it's about a cup and I want a little more. I love zucchini. So, but I'm going to add this separately or a little bit later. I'm going to let this cook the longest on its own. And then I didn't purchase any like veggie broth or stock or anything because I'm just going to use water but add this to it. And if you've never used this before, basically you just put like a little teaspoon in and it's basically you're making your own veggie stock super, super quick and easy. And it's a lot cheaper to go this method than too. And it's really, really good. So I'm going to do that. And then, of course, I'll add like some seasonings and stuff to it. I need to get some garlic too. I have some garlic in the fridge. And then I'm also going to add some of these peas, these frozen peas I have into the soup as well. And we'll just see where this goes. And then, of course, I'll add like the tomato sauce and all that. But just going to cook this up first. And I have a huge, huge soup pot here. This is a great way to meal prep. I did put a little bit of coconut oil, and it's the buttered flavored kind. I normally don't really cook with a lot of extra oil, but for the fact that this is going to be such a big thing of soup, I think it's actually like worth the tablespoon of oil. Do you know what I mean? Because it's really going to be dispersed into so many meals. It's really not that bad. That's how I justify it. But anyway, I have like Italian seasoning up there, some chili flakes, garlic powder, and like parsley and all that. I'm just going to throw in a bunch of stuff. That's how you do soup, right? So here's like 10 minutes later with all the veggies in, all the spices in, just cooking those up a little bit longer. And I did do garlic powder, a little bit of this Italian seasoning, a little bit of chili flakes, just a little bit, and oregano and basil as well. And then I'm going to add the Better Than Bouillon in here as well, and a bunch of water. And then after that cooks for a little while, I will let the lentils go in and finish up for like 30 minutes too. The longer you cook it, the more like it's just going to absorb all the flavors and everything. So that's the good thing about soup. It just makes your house smell good too. And it's very, very easy to do. Got all the kale here, just put off the stems. And here's what this looks like in case you haven't seen it before. It's just like a dark brown base. And here's some of the frozen peas that I'll throw in there too towards the end. And what are we gonna do, guys? I still haven't put everything away. And then we'll add this in here as well, the tomato sauces and tomato paste too. And that'll make it a little thicker. What do we want to do? I don't know. Definitely the lentils for sure. But I'm thinking these. That's what I'm thinking. I think so. All right. So there's with all the tomato sauce and the vegetable base and the tomato paste as well. And then I'm literally going to take this like all the way pretty much to the top. Leave a little room, but it will cook away too with water. And then again, I'm going to let this go for a while. And then when it's like, you know, I'm ready to finish up, then I'll add the serving sizes of these. And they'll cook up in the water as well for like, again, 30 minutes or so. And we'll have some soup, my friends. All right, so this is pretty much done. Let's take a peek. It has like technically like 5 minutes left to be completely cooked up for the like farro and lentils. But doesn't that look good? That is a ton of soup. I'm not exactly sure how big this pot is, but it's huge. So this will definitely go for a lot of meals for sure. Of course, you can cut your veggies and chop them up like as much as you want as far as like how big or how small, but I'm just someone who doesn't like them to be really mushy. I still like them to have a little bit of like texture to them. So I go on the little bit bigger side just so when it does cook away for hours in here, you know, it doesn't become nothing. It smells really good. So there is the soup. Yum.